Heyo YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Chubs, also go by JChubs, and we're here playing Slay the Spire. This is probably episode 3 of this little series. Episodes for this series are going up every other day, while our other series, Monster Sanctuary, is going up every single day. So if you want to check out either series, you can always find those on the channel. Go ahead and peruse if you are interested, and I appreciate anybody who's interested, and thank you for checking out the content. So today we are going to be checking out the Defect character. The Defect is my personal favorite for this game. A combat automaton, that's the word, a combat automaton which became self-aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. He's a pretty cool guy. Now before I get started playing as the Defect, I do want to make a little pit stop here and just kind of talk about future content for this series, I guess. I've been getting feedback from associates of mine, friends of mine, that watch this content, and I've been asked to do a little bit more of a basic tutorial type video, or more so like explaining how to play the game. So in one of these future episodes of this series, I am going to just play as one of these random characters, if not all of them, again, and just do a more tutorialized type of video in which I explain making a build and playing as the character and sort of just playing the game in general. But while I showcase just the characters, I'm not going to do that as much because I don't want to take up too much time trying to discuss every single aspect of the character. If you're looking for a tutorial video, this necessarily won't be it, but there will be one in the future, just for clarification. Okay, so let's embark. Let's just go. Another try. Enemies have the things and the stuff and the whatnot. Honestly, I don't fully know. I don't know which way we should go. I don't have an idea. I guess I see 2 elite fights. I always try to go after the elites, just because they give good rewards. They drop relics. So there's 1 right there. There's a 2 right there, but then there's also a 1 here and a 1 here right before a bonfire. So I think this route is best. So let's just go right here. Let me just go max HP because there's going to be too many fights anyway. So as we play the game, I guess I can describe a little bit of the basics of the game here. But it's not going to be super tutorial heavy. But the idea, as you just saw as I did my turn, I used 2 strike cards and 1 defense card, meaning that you do a certain amount of damage. The game tells you you're going to do 6 damage, and then you can block damage from your opponent. The game will tell you what the enemy's going to do. So I'm going to get hit for 8, I'm going to block for 6. And the green around him just tells there's going to be a buff or a debuff. Excuse me. Now, one of the perks with the Defect is that he gets these orbs of power. There's different elements of orbs, and he uses these in combat. So you see lightning has a passive ability and an evoke ability. Evoke means that you've used... Excuse me. My throat's being a little weird today. Anyway, so I just used the zap card, and now we have 2 lightning. But when we fill up all 3 lightning, like say we channel the 4th lightning, this first lightning will be evoked, and what it does is it will deal 8 damage to a random enemy. In fact, I can actually dual cast and evoke early, so I'll show you what that looks like. So when you evoke it, it deals random damage to an enemy. Dual cast evokes twice, so we just burned our lightning orb, and we did 16 damage to the enemy. I can now finish him off here, just like that. I'm gonna have to take a drink of coffee here. My throat is feeling funky. So again, there are different elemental types of orbs. There's lightning, there's ice, there's plasma, and there's dark. If we get into those, I'll show you a little bit more about all of them. Lightning is offensive, ice is defensive, darkness is offensive, and plasma actually increases your energy per turn, meaning that you can play more cards per turn. I'm not going to take any of these cards. I'm pretty much going for a Lightning Orb deck build. That's my preferred style of gameplay with the Defect. He is going for a buff, so I don't have to worry about doing anything. In fact, I'm just going to go all in with as much damage as possible this turn. So I did 2 strikes to do 12 damage, and then I did the dual cast to do 16 damage and burn my Lightning Orb. So I'm going to get my Lightning Orb back now by using a Zap card. And then I am going to... I will take that 6 damage just so we can do more while he's weaker. I think that's fine. I'd rather take less damage overall. So, we took care of that. 10 gold, a dexterity potion. Again, your potions show up here at the top. And it tells you what each... Well, it'll tell you what the potion does and then what the perk essentially means. So dexterity, it tells you what dexterity is. We could, the leap card, it's not free, but it's block. Barrage is okay if you get a lot of orbs, deal 4 damage for each channeled orb. I don't think I'm going to take any of these cards either. There's a certain set of cards that I'm thinking of in particular that I really want. You find yourself in a room filled with racks of test tubes, beakers, flasks, forceps, pinch clamps, stirring rods, tongs, goggles, funnels, pipettes, cylinders, condensers, and even a rare spiral tube of glass. Why do you know the name of all these tools? It doesn't matter. Take a look around. Let's take the energy potion and the skill potion, and I'm going to leave the fear potion behind. We'll go to this event room. It's a fight, unfortunately. Not the worst thing in the world. I'm going to block for 5, and then I'm going to attack for 2. Or I'm going to do 2 strike cards, which is attacking for 12. So, he's known as a jaw worm. Ew. I'm going to zap, so I get a second lightning orb. I'm going to block, and then strike for 6. The passive lightning does 6 damage. He attacks and puts up a shield. Now, the lightning will hit the shield first. I'm going to zap a 3rd time here, then attack, and I'm actually going to go ahead and evoke just to finish the fight. Smoke bomb, we don't necessarily need the smoke bomb. The beam cell could be good. It's free damage. I think I will take it. Also applies vulnerable, which is kind of nice. Which I believe means that he'll end up taking more damage. Yeah, he took 9 right there instead of 6. So, having the vulnerability, receives 50% more attack damage for 1 turn. He's not doing anything crazy. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this to interrupt his attack. So when he splits, now they're down to 17 apiece. Which is pretty nice, in my opinion. This and burn that card. That slime card was a debuff that was given to us by the slimes. And the only way to get rid of it is if you actually burn energy to essentially use the card. Let's zap again. And then we'll do that. And I'm actually going to do a skill potion here. Let me think here. I don't have any energy to double right now. So I'm going to use boot sequence to gain 10 block. And we'll call it good. So again, like I said, I'm doing a lightning build. There's certain offensive cards that work wonders for lightning builds. As well as comboing a lot of... as well as combos for a lot of quick lightning orb efficiency. And you'll see, yeah, the capacitor is a great card for this build because you're going to be channeling a ton of lightning orbs. So if you want to evoke, that's totally fine. Lightning Plus gives us free lightning, so now we don't have to waste energy on that. And this guy's totally fine to start setting up on. So here's a little hack that I'm going to show you guys. You can end your turn, don't do anything. The lightning doesn't wake him up, he stays asleep. And now we use that plus, so now we have our 2 lightning right away. You can beam cell, get the vulnerable, then start nabbing away. And I wish I had more offensive cards. But still, the point is you can do a little bit of prep before you fight him, because he comes in hard. So I'm not going to use Capacitator yet. He's actually going for a lot of damage. That's okay. We'll block. There's going to be a bonfire coming up our rest site after this anyway, so it'll be okay. Beam Cell, get that vulnerability. I'm actually going to drink the Dexterity Potion and the Energy Potion so we can do as much damage as possible in this turn. Dexterity gives me more defense per shield card, and then again the vulnerability weakens him. So now we get our third lightning for free. And I think now is a great time to show you guys what I'm talking about with the evoking. So I'm going to use Beam Cell to weaken him a little bit. I'm going to defend. Do I want to use the Capacitator? No, I'm not going to use the Capacitator this turn. Just because we don't need to. Taking some damage. Not bad, though. We'll be fine. I guess we're not going to get the lightning card. I'm actually just going to dual cast that and evoke. If I had gotten the zap card again, I would have played it, replacing the first zap orb from our last orb. So what would have happened is everything would have cycled once, and when that happens, you evoke and do the 8 damage or whatever it is. So then the idea is that you're just constantly cycling out lightnings and just doing a ton of damage through the lightning. Mummified Hand, when you play a power card, it costs a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. There are 3 types of cards. I think there's 3. There's skills like you see here in the middle. I'm actually going to take the Genetic Algorithm. That's a great card. But yeah, there are power cards, attack cards, and skill cards. So playing a power card like this one is pretty good. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy for each lightning channeled in combat. It's okay. Not what I'm going for in this build. I'm going to take this and use it. Okay. That's fine. We can work with that. See ya, sir. Alright, let's go ahead and go to this free treasure room. We got the stone calendar. At the end of turn 7, so if a fight drags on a long time, like in a boss fight, we deal 52 damage to all enemies, which is really, really nice. Especially with a build like the Defect. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What do? We're about to get to a fire, so I'll rest at the fire. I'm going to take the donut for max HP. We'll call it good. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. I can pray to transform a card, or I can leave. I guess I'll transform a card, and I think I'm going to transform a defend card. Why not? Confirm. All for 1. Let's see what that does. Deal 10 damage, put all cost 0 cards from your discard pile into your hand. It could be good. It could be good. But for now, let's rest, like I said we were going to. 67 out of 87 health, not bad. And then we'll take on the boss. Not the boss, the elite. Excuse me. The elite. So the Genetic Algorithm, this card permanently increases this card's block by 2 and exhaust. Exhaust means it's removed until the end of combat, so if I play it now, get a little bit of block, and it will be stronger later on. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to play Capacitator right now. I am going to drink one of these, though. Am I going to play Capacitator? I don't think so. I'm going to hit him for big boy damage, and then I'm going to end my turn. Now he has 2 vulnerabilities, so that means next turn he will still have vulnerability. And he also has the 2 enrage. But see, he's still vulnerable, so I can actually bop and bop for 9. If I play this skill card, his enrage is going to trigger. So I don't want to do that, but he's also going to hit me for 14 damage. I'm just going to end my turn, though. I'm willing to take the 14 damage. You kind of have to, unfortunately. But see, now his... that's an attack card. We'll just go ahead and give him more vulnerable. Strike him for that. This isn't going to work. Yes, it will. We hit him for 16, channel the lightning, and then the 3 will kill him. So there you go. Passive lightning damage. Tungsten Rod, whenever you lose HP, lose one less. Cool. Still not what I'm looking for, so I'm not going to take anything. Let's go for the event. It's a fight. So no matter what we did, a fight's a fight. So the genetic algorithm again, I'm going to just play it because it's only 3. It's not anything crazy. And I'm going to drink this. I drank the... essentially it's the capacitor card. So now we can get 5 lightning orbs. Since we're doing the lightning build, is what I'm getting at. And if we had more zap cards, then we could just rack up the lightning super quick. I'm going to beam cell here. I am going to upgrade all cards in my hand. Gain 8 block. All for 1 this guy. Zap again. Beam cell, and then I am out of energy. Sorry, something going on in my sinuses. Can you go outside and just like... Maybe it's pollen. I don't know. It's pollen's pretty thick up here right now. Do you have thick pollen? Where you're at, is the pollen thick? Is she thick? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just ignore that. Anyway, so you can see we have all these lightnings now, so that's 15 damage at the end of our turn. They would just keep going. And that's why I love lightning builds, because all you gotta do is rack up the lightning and then focus on defense and you get to hang out. Alright, let's fight lightning versus fire. Ka-chow, ka-chow. It's probably something I shouldn't be proclaiming too much. Okay. Hexaghost. This guy is igniting. 36 damage coming in. I am going to play the genetic algorithm to gain 5. Then I'm actually going to upgrade all my cards. Do this, and then strike him, I guess. So we're about to come in and take a good chunk of damage, but... And the tungsten rod does reduce that, which is nice. I'm going to beam cell him. I'm going to use the capacitator now. And then I'll block. Goodness. Let's go ahead and zap. And I'm going to do all for 1. It gives me back the zap again. Beam cell. And I'm going to defend plus because he's going to hit me for 10. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and strike. I'm going to defend for 2 here because the burn card does hit me. It hurts me a little bit. So right now we're doing 3 times 4 is 12 damage. Make that 15. Now I'm going to all for 1. And you see we got our zap card back. So watch this. This orb is going to be evoked, do 8 damage to him, and then as all the orbs move forward, the new one will be replaced right here. In case you didn't know. So now we're doing 15 damage per turn, and all we have to do is click the end turn button. So he just did a buff on himself, he strengthened himself up. And of course, we don't have any defense cards. But the stone calendar just popped, and we did 52 damage to him. So now we have a chance. We have a chance. I'm going to strike him for 2, and the lightning's going to kill him. Defeat him, I should say. Cool. Liquid Bronze Potion is fine. Creative AI could be good. Buffer's a really nice card, too. I'm going to actually take Buffer, because it blocks any kind of damage no matter how strong the attack is. During boss and elite combats, gains energy at the start of your turn. Fine. Fine by me. Act 2, the Sitter. Let's see, what do we got? We got an elite there right past a rest site. There's another rest site. 3 rest sites. Elite there. Elite's there. 1 fire. I don't know, I'm kind of liking this side path over here, I'm not going to lie. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mix it up a little bit. I dislike that we have to deal with you first. So I just popped a couple defense cards and then the vulnerability thing, and then I attacked. I know I did it kind of quick, but... So, I'm going to play the buffer card. So the buffer will sit there as like an active item, or it's basically saved until you really need it, essentially. So what I could do is just go in hard and attack, right? I could go in and attack as much as I want. She will hit, and then the buffer will just activate. So then I don't have to worry about defending this turn if I don't want to. And you know what? Let's just do that because I can't get up to 10 defense anyway, so the buffer's going to be popped either way. So there it goes. She did give us vulnerable though, which is kind of a problem. You know what? This is fine. We'll take it. Because what else are we going to do? That's a lot of dazed cards. I do not like. But she's done next turn, so it doesn't matter. Ka-chow. We only lost 7 health, so... Static Discharge. Whenever you receive unblocked attack damage, channel 2 Lightning. That is a phenomenal card for the Lightning build. Write that down, write that down. Gain 5 max, lose 22. Sure. I'm okay with that. For sure. He's going to hit for 12. I'm going to drink the Liquid Thorns here. This guy's not fun to deal with. So I think that the Liquid Thorns are just going to be good to whittle him down. Okay. Now for those who don't know, this plated armor at the end of its turn gains 12 block. Receiving unblocked attack damage reduces plated armor by 1. So this creature started with 14. Because I've broken that armor twice, it's gone down to 12. So you just have to be able to keep doing that much damage in order to whittle that down. Now I'm actually going to use the capacitator here. Because we're about to take damage. And we just got the rest of our lightnings here. So now we can actually start setting up. So now I can just play this and just start going in. Whenever we receive attack damage, channel 2 lightning. See? And then if they hit us and we have the ability to channel, then we just go. There's a darkness card, channel 1 dark. So dark orbs, you have to let them sit in your hand, essentially, like the lightning orbs when they just kind of hang out and do the passive. But this one, the passive with this one is that it will gain power over time, and then when you evoke it, it does all of that damage. I don't remember if it's double or not, but we're doing a lightning build, we're not doing a darkness build. So I'm gonna pass on it. There's another card for a dark build. Do 10 damage to all enemies and channel the dark. Self-repair is a good card. I'm gonna buy it. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Or they have less HP. I'm gonna take the less HP. I think that's better in the long run. Okay. Not going for an attack turn 1, which is fine with me. So I'll just do this. I'm going to play this right away just because we want the genetic algorithm card to keep gaining shield, that permanent +2 shield every time we use it. So eventually we'll get to a point where it's like, it's just doing, you know, all that free damage, or free shield, excuse me. Speaking of damage, this is not going to be fun. I should have taken that. No, that's not a block card. As you can see though, because they attacked 3 times, we channeled all those orbs and now they're basically done. What? There we go. And our self-repair card, that little wrench thing, gives us 7 HP at the end. Channel a random orb. So as you can see, there's the 4 orbs there. Ice, lightning, darkness, and plasma. I don't know why plasma's purple. It's not purple. But anyway. Doom and Gloom Plus. Again, we're not doing that. But I am going to take the charged battery. I think it could be useful. I'm going to go ahead and rest because we need the HP. And now we go into the first elite. Ooh, these guys. There's the 25 HP being knocked off. I'm going to upgrade all the cards in my hand. Play this. Play this. Play this. And we're good. We're down the turn there. So every time we take damage, we channel 2. So, I mean, yes, we are taking damage to do this, but it does pay off. I should probably defend here, and then I am gonna do that. We block the damage, so no static discharge, which is fine though, totally fine. We play this, we play the self-repair, we play the buffer, we play the charged battery, we attack. Now all of those were free because of our mummified hand. We were playing power cards, so random cards in our hand cost 0. Ball Lightning, a fantastic card. Offensive card, when you use it, you get it automatic free lightning channeled. I'm not going to take the apparition thing, not worrying about it. Let's go ahead, you may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times. So that's why when you look at the map, I can click any of these if I want, and I can do that 3 times. And honestly, I'm gonna go to this room. I'm gonna fly over here to the rest room. And then we'll go ahead and pick up here. Before you lies a decorated altar. Duplicate a card in your deck. You know, that's pretty spicy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tempted to do the ball lightning, but I think I'm gonna do the zap. Because again, free lightning all around. Let's go ahead and smith a card. I'm going to smith the buffer, because it will prevent the next 2 times we lose HP. Very great defensive card. 1 second. Apologies for that. Let's see, gain 1 artifact, gain 2 strength. Artifact, not necessary right now. The strength isn't either. I'm going to play this. So that gives me 7 block, and then next turn we will get more energy. So we'll have 5 energy next turn. Let's take him out. I'm going to play Capacitator right away. We'll do that. He's going to put a shield on him. And he's going to hit for 18. Which... Ooh. Let's go ahead and play Static Discharge, and then the buffer, which is for 2. It's fine by me. So he's going to call in backup, probably. Get him, boys! Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to, but instead what happened was he was going to strengthen everybody. So he's going to go for 27. I'm going to block 25 of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and evoke. So we'll still channel 2 lightning, and because this reduces it, it should only be 1 damage. Oh, we actually blocked all of that. Alright, never mind. I'll play the self-repair now, though. Really get stacked up here, because why not? We're doing okay, we're really doing good. Now that we got some of the cards we need. Ball Lightning. Let's go. Charge battery, zap card, strike, defend. Yeah, we should be good. So now the lightning will randomly hit these guys. With the passive damage, I can't actually, I can't choose who gets hit by the lightning when it's just the passive damage. Which It's a small price to pay, in my opinion. This guy's gonna hit for 36. That's a lot of damage. Okay, I don't think we took all those hits. Captain's Wheel. At the start of your third turn, you gain 18 block. Charge battery plus. We just took a charge battery. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and go to the event room. It's a fight with one elite. He usually shows up in threes. Let's play this, then this. I'm gonna take the artifact. Okay. He also has an artifact. I think this guy tries to debuff me at some point, something like that. I'm gonna play this again, and then I'm gonna play the zap card, followed by buffer, which makes this free. We'll strike twice. We're gonna take some damage here. But see, he's gonna try to buff, and our artifact will block that buff. So that's cool. I'm gonna zap again. Then I'm gonna play the capacitator. Then I'm gonna play all for one. Get these 2 zaps back. Then I'm gonna defend and dual cast. Very nice. He's gonna hit for some damage, but we're blocking all of it, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to play the genetic algorithm here, followed by beam cell, and then ball lightning, and then self-repair, and then strike. So now with all this lightning, we should be able to burn his shield, as long as he stops doing that and getting it back. We still have 1 buffer, by the way, so if we can't defend all the damage, then we can take one of these hits. Which, it looks like we might end up taking both anyway. Alright, we got a decent amount of damage in there. There we go. We heal back some of that. I'm not going to take anything. We already have a good amount. Actually, do I want that ball lightning card? Having multiple would be ideal. No, I'm going to wait to see if we get upgraded ones later. Let's go ahead and rest. And we go fight the, what do you call it? The Bronze Automaton. We are also an automaton. Fancy that. I don't want to play that. It's too early for that. Alright, I'm not going to do it. We'll see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. Let's go ahead and do the zap card, followed by beam cell, followed by the charge battery. Then I'll play static discharge to make this cost nothing. Then we'll play that. We'll get our stuff back here. We'll just go ahead and play both of those. They get a vote. We're going to take a lot of damage, though. He's going for 14. He's going for 8. So we have to do a little bit of static discharge here. He's got 3 artifacts. That's poopy. I dislike that. I'll play this. Oh, is this our 3rd turn? It is. So we automatically got that free block. I'm going to go ahead and take him out and get the buffer card back that I can't use this turn because I don't have enough energy. That's okay, though. He's going to shield and strength. He's going to take my capacitator, which, I don't know. It could be worse. He's going to hit us for 20. I'm going to go ahead and channel lightning here, and then genetic algorithm for 19. I will play the buffer card and the defense card, and then I will use ball lightning. So all of his damage is going to be blocked. We're good. No problemo. I'm going to take out the little guy first. I think that's best. We got our capacitator back. And actually, you know what? I'm going to play that capacitator, and then I'm going to strike because it's free, and then I'll use this. Cool. We're rocking. Now we're getting set up to do some big damage. Because he's going to be coming in with big damage himself soon. Yep, there it is. Honestly, I'm going to use one of my buffers for this, I think. I don't think there's any other answer. We just got to take it and go. No damage taken. So now he is stunned, so we can go in and do some big boy damage ourselves. And of course, the turn that we can. We don't get any good cards. He just took the 52 from the Stone Calendar, so he's down to 139 health. We're doing good. At this point, we should be fine. He's going in for 2 big boy attacks. 2 big boy damage attacks. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Get his zap back. Do that. We only have 1 more attack this turn, so I think I'm just going to strike. Let the orbs do their job, and we'll take this damage. We're going to block 8 of it, and then take... Because of this guy, we take 1 point less, so we took like 12. But alright, all of his artifacts have now been burned, which is spicy. I'm going to go ahead and do this twice. So next turn we'll actually have... next turn we'll actually be able to do a lot of stuff, because we have 6 energy. Let's go. I think I'm going to go ahead and zap. And then Ball Lightning. All for 1. Get that zap card back. Defend once. Strike once. 15. He should be done here. Let's go. Big bueno. Alright. None of those cards are what I was looking for. I may have to unlock the card that I'm thinking of first. You can no longer play 6 cards. Gain energy. You can no longer see enemy intents. I guess I'm going to take that one. The Recursed Key. I don't really have anything else that I can do. Act 3, the Beyond. Those guys up there are weird bosses. But we'll go for it. We are going to go for it regardless. We still have the Winged Boots, by the way, so we can probably get to the boss room just by choosing the safest routes. And I think I'm going to go over here. We have money, so we should go to the shop and use it. What's up, little dude? Orb Walker. Discard any number of cards and draw that many. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and we'll get rid of those 2, 3. Let's get rid of those 3. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to play... Yep. Cool. So we block all this damage. There's the zap card, the beam. I'll do this. Then I'll play Static Discharge, and then I'll buffer. He's going to hit us with the burn, which is kind of annoying, but not impossible. Our ship's wheel pops, so we have 18 block right away. I'm going to pop the self-repair here. I am actually going to play the genetic algorithm just to avoid this burn damage. I know it's excessive, but it is what it is. We got more burn, which is fine. We can deal with that. We still have the buffer, so this damage that's about to come in is negated. And all I have to do now is... He has a strength up. Well, it's okay. We took care of it. We're good to go. Another Static Discharge. I don't know if that would stack or not, but I'm going to take Ball Lightning Plus. Okay, I'm going to channel these 2 Lightning. Then I'm going to pop my Strength card. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Let's go. Very nice. Ball Lightning Power. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do that to finish that guy off. Then we'll do that to give that guy a little bit more trouble. Easy. This is working out pretty well. I'm very happy. I don't remember. I think this is the first time that we've gotten to the end. Is it? I'll have to go back and watch my own episodes. No, I'm not going to do that. But, okay, so I should pause. This guy is a bit of a problem. the more damage to you. So he will win the round after 5 turns because he'll just be gone. Upon losing HP, loses that much strength until the end of the turn. So we have to do a lot of damage to him in order to avoid taking a lot of damage. He's going to attack for 27 right now. So the idea is the more we attack, the less damage we'll take. And unfortunately, I mean, I guess I can do this just to burn that to make sure he can't do anything. And then I'll play those 2 cards and call it a turn. So we block that, and then we're good. But see, we gotta do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna play this first, and then I will strike him. Then I'll static discharge, followed by the defense, followed by the buffer. Since we're not attacking enough this turn, he's gonna go for 31. We're blocking 5. So our first buffer has popped, which is fine. We still have a secondary buffer in the back. We got him down to 28, which the lightning will bring him down to. So now we are actually blocking all the damage. Cool. So 2 more turns. 2 more turns. We got this. Come on, get down there. So close. There goes that buffer. That's really unfortunate. That's fine. 70 damage though. But he goes away after this turn. Alright, we got him down to 50. We're blocking for 12. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. It's still a good chunk, but we're going to heal 7 back of that. So now he's gone. Oh, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Alright, so we got... While walking and traversing through the chaos of the Spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do? Fight a boss from Act 1, upgrade all cards, or gain max gold. What would be the boss from Act 1? Would it be the same one? Would it be a different one? Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. See, I like to be able to heal, so I guess I'm gonna fight the boss. This is gonna be a long episode. This is gonna be a long episode. Is this the same? This is the same one. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same boss. Alright. He's gonna hit us for a lot. We don't have the buffer yet. But we do have the capacitator thingy. Or the static discharge, excuse me. So we're doing a lot of damage. He's hitting us for a lot. We're hitting him for a lot. Equal damage, I guess. I'm going to play buffer right away. Then the charge battery. Then the ball lightning. And then... I'll dual cast. Why not? We already have the repair set up. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I should honestly play the genetic algorithm, because we're going to need that big block eventually. I can feel it in my bones. Let's go ahead and play that right away. The 2 zap cards. And this should take care of him. Fossilized helix prevent the first time you lose HP each combat. That's huge. So this has become very worthwhile. And now we go to the shop. So Mall Bank, whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. You no longer works when you spend gold. So now that's going to go away, but that's also why we have so much gold. FYI. I'm going to buy the Bronze Scales and Lee's Waffle, because they're both great cards. And do we have anything we want to get rid of? That's going to be a no from me. What about potions? The focus could be good. I can show you guys what that is. Let's go fire, because we need to heal. Never mind, we're at full health. I wonder if that's because of Lee's waffle. Well, I just wasted that. But that's okay. I think... Do I want to fight this elite? Sure. It is her, I knew it. So she has these blades that will attack alongside her, and it's... Like... Wait. I dislike. I'm gonna actually get rid of one right away. Charge battery, followed by defense, followed by defense, followed by defense, because we don't have the other cards right now. So I'm pretty sure that whenever a blade... Oh, that's right, we have the bronze scales now. I forgot about that. Ah, it didn't go away. You know what, this is fine. Because, we prevent the first time we lose HP each combat, which is going to be the knife instead of the big attack, of course. Never mind, it's not fine. That's not okay. I just got cheated. Get rid of that, and then we'll do the all for one. I'm not going to play it yet. Hopefully it comes back around before we finish this. Okay, she only summoned one, so she can only summon one per turn, is my guess. I'm just playing all the cards. They're free because we did all the stuff. We're actually not going to block anything. Oh no. Buffer is gone. Oh yeah. I'm gonna ball lightning here. Charge battery. Alright, cool. We got rid of the blade. She's gonna summon another blade though, maybe two. Alright, she did not, which is good. I'm popping the genetic algorithm, followed by ball lightning 1, followed by a zap, a strike, and then all for one. Okay. We never got any more block. That's unfortunate, but we're only taking 3 damage, so... Well, 2 because of that. Alright, she's almost gone. Boop! Hey. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile again, gain energy. Lots of energy gaining, which is fine. Plasma is a different orb, gives you energy per turn. It's totally fine. We don't need it though. We have plenty of energy building, energy gaining stuff. I'm gonna rest. I'm going to rest. And then, honestly, I'm gonna fly over to this one. Because we still have the, oh, we get cursed for doing this. That's fine. There are worse curses to take. We have one more wing boot flight thing. I was going to go to the shop. Let's do it. I'm going to fly to the shop. And I will remove that curse right away. Just so we don't have to deal with it. Okay, so now we don't have the freedom to fly everywhere, so we gotta think about this. 1 fight, heal, then 2 fights, heal, versus the event, and then 3 fights. Let's do this. Wow, we're almost at an hour. If you guys are still watching, thanks for hanging out this long. So this guy changes what his intentions, I guess I'll say it that way. Honestly, we could just escape. So he changes his intentions every turn, and so he went from the 10 damage to the 21. And so it's like you have to keep hitting him in order to get him to change. And because I don't feel like losing all of my health, I'm gonna just escape. Hey, it's a learning part of the game. Alright. Nah, it's too late for that card. Deal 14 damage. Deal 4 damage and play 2 vulnerable. That's actually kind of nice. Let's go ahead and do the 2 vulnerable. Okay, we're doing it. Spire growth. Kind of testing the waters here because I don't know what this guy's about. Is he just a really powerful enemy? Because he's not doing anything. Oh yeah, that first buffer right here, the fossilized helix, that just popped. That's what that was. I'm going to save our genetic algorithm for a later turn when we're really going to need it. I think that's importante. Cool, cool. Let's see here. Beam cell. We'll block. We have 28 block now. We're doing great. Alright, we're not doing bad. What is that? At the end of your turn, take 10 damage. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. I'm going to static discharge. Ball lightning. All for one. Okay. So we are going to take damage, but we have the buffer still. That is now gone, but we should be able to finish him off this turn. Oy. Oh yeah, we're fine. Cool. That actually turned out much better than I thought. Ritual, why not? It's free power up. Alright, 2 more fights. This one and the boss. Can we do it? Can we be successful? Are we going to be successful, I should say. This guy will explode in 3 turns, dealing 30 damage. I am going to charge battery and defend. I probably should have played the buffer plus, but I didn't do it. It's okay, because we're blocking damage. He's going to explode in 2 turns. No bueno. Can I do 14 damage to him to prevent that from happening, though? Not like this. Come on now. Alright. I hope the game has changed a little bit. It's going to explode in 1 turn. Okay. Still doable. Totally fine. Let's go ahead and defeat him. Go ahead and do that. Self-repair, and then all for one. I was really hoping they'd attack that one. I was really hoping the lightning would attack that one. Grr. Grr. It's fine. Guess we'll do that. I'll play genetic algorithm. Play that. Play this. We'll start chipping away at this guy's shield. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to take this damage. But we got rid of him, so there's always a small price to pay. Channel X plus 1 lightning exhaust. I'm gonna take it with the intention of it being our trump card if we really need it. I will explain though what this means. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, so an X plus 1 card. So essentially that means X represents like the amount of energy that you play for that card. So if you have, like, say we have a good turn where we have like that 6 out of 4 energy, it'll be 6 plus 1, so you channel 7 lightning. Okay, that's what X means. X represents like a random amount of energy. I'm gonna rest just so we have max health. Because of our dream catcher, we were able to pick a card. I chose not to take any. Big boss time. Big boss time. Let's go. We are fighting Deka and Dona. Donu? Donut? I don't know. Look at him go, wobbling back and forth. This is going to be an interesting fight. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ritual card. It's going to give us strength every turn. I'm going to drink the thorn, so now we do 6 damage back. I don't know if I should drink the focus yet, because we don't have a lot of orbs. Let's go ahead and do charge battery to start, then the capacitator, then a defense, and then we attack twice. And we'll go ahead and get started. He's attacking for 20 with a debuff. That's the debuff. And Circle of Power, they both just got boosted right away. Hello there, that's not cool. Let's do this. We just gotta get rid of them. That's all we gotta do when we win. If we beat these two, we win the run. Let's see. Beam cell. Well, we're not going to be able to block all the damage. So remember how I said that X plus whatever? Pretty cool, huh? And we still have 2 more to play. That's a lightning build for you. It just goes. It just goes. And it's so cool to me. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Another circle apart. Bruh. I should have started with you. I'm going to static discharge. Then I'm going to buffer. Then I'll do this. And now I'm going to play this focus potion, because now they all do 5. And I think the focus will last the entire fight. Oh, that's a lot of damage. But we had the buffer, so we took care of it. Another. Alright, we'll do this. And this. So we block all that damage coming in. We have 5 extra strength right now. Okay, I think we got set up, but they're still powering up, dude. Why? That's not fair. I can't block that damage. I absolutely cannot block that damage. Oh no. Ouch. He's gonna buff again. I should have started with him. And it might be too late to change it. The stone calendar popped, dealing 52 to him. That's huge. That we might have a chance now. We might have a chance, but he's coming in hot. That's 44 damage, and we have 39 health. So I have to do this. So I'm blocking one of his attacks. I think we win. I think we win, you guys. I think we win. Yes, let's go. Oh, that's huge. That's amazing. Oh. Okay. I mean, the game has a sound effect, but a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of this evil? You charge your core to its maximum. You deal 725 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but it is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel, now the narration is over, you feel that you have dealt a total of 8,976 damage to the heart, a total of, is that 14,663,643,707 damage, have been dealt by all who have challenged it. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades, and you go to sleep. Victory? 55 minutes and 24. Ascension unlocked, so that means that because we had a successful run, we can now go to Ascension 1 with the defect only, and it will be more challenging as the defect. So we got some cards here. Echo Form's pretty cool. And we proceed, and we unlocked a new character. Oh, feels really good to have a win on the channel. These are the credits. I'm not going to play them right now, just because I don't want to. We got a little bit more of a cutscene here. I believe that means we won, since we won with the defect. That's what that represents. The blue emblem was flashing. Which means that in order to do more, you have to get wins with both the Ironclad and the Silent. So anyway, that's gonna be it for that episode. Very, very good run. Very, very good run. I told you guys he was my favorite character. Like, lightning builds are the strat. I'm telling you. I love the defect. I love the lightning. It's just so good. And you guys got to see another new final boss. So that's fantastic. I think there's like, I'm trying to remember how many final bosses there are, but I guess it doesn't matter. But that's a win in our belt, under our belt, now on the channel, so I don't look like I'm a scrub trying to relearn this game or anything like that. It's amazing. That I'm gonna coast on this for the rest of the day, I tell you what. But anyway, that's that. In the next episode, we will check out the last and final character that attempts to climb the spire, and yeah, we'll go from there. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope that this wasn't too long of an episode. I know it was a lot, but thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Later, guys.